Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do another character story, considering the fact I screwed up Tira's story and had to split it into 2 videos. But we're gonna go ahead and do Seung Mina's. I try to pick characters that I'm okay with. So I'm having a problem though with one of my prompts, and it caused me to fail Tira and Cassandra's. Anyway, during her travels throughout the Ming Empire in search of Soul Edge, the Sword of Salvation, Seung Mi-Na became interested in the staff fighting arts of the Lingshu Shen Temple. However, it seemed that Ling Shen Su had been destroyed several years before. She decided to pay a visit to a temple cave in which lived a man who had once been an instructor of Ling Shen Su. Mina challenged this man known as Edgemaster, but was soundly defeated. The man then offered to train her, and she accepted. However, Mina learned from Edgemaster the startling truth that Soul Edge was in fact a cursed sword. Deciding that she must inform Yunsung of this, she hurriedly made preparations to leave. Mina bid a cheerful farewell to the old man and put the hermitage of the Swordmaster behind her. I hate having the rush to read those because I sound like an idiot. So the text goes by so fast, I can't read it. As she left the old man's hermitage and headed west, Seong Mi-Na sensed a malicious presence heading towards the hermitage. It seemed that someone had come to defeat the Swordmaster in hopes of earning a name for themselves. Of course, an opponent incapable of even approaching undetected was obviously not one of great skill. This enemy would be no match for the old man, but Mina thought to herself, this would be a good opportunity to pay back my debt to Edgemaster. I'll make quick work of this one.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
I will never lose!
Feel like I'm losing my mind.
Come and get me! Versus swordsman fight!
Serious? Fuck.
You win!
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
She knew she needed to head west, but where exactly did she need to go in order to find Yunsung? He should be journeying in search of Soul Edge. In other words, if she pursued the cursed sword, she should be able to anticipate Yunsung's moves. However, finding Soul Edge would be no easy task. She knew this from her 2 previous experiences. What should she do? Search for Soul Edge, follow Yunsung's trail. Well, she doesn't really know where he is, so let's search for Soul Edge. Concluding that attempting to locate a single person somewhere in the entire world would be no easy task, Seung Mi-Na began her quest for the cursed sword in hopes of reaching it before Yunsung. Entering Persia, Mina traveled to a certain desert ruin. Rumors said that there was an old man living there who had been heard murmuring the words Soul Edge. However, she found no one matching that description. Could this be the wrong ruin? Okay, I can't read. I can't read. So the way they spell their names, I'm so used to the Soul Calibur 2 spelling that it throws me off. Like, they spell their names like their names are Korean, and I'm like, oh. They're Chinese, aren't they? Isn't Seung Mi-Na and Yunsung Chinese? Isn't all the characters in this game Chinese? The fuck? Alright, well, then again, Cassandra and Sophia are Greek, so like, not everybody.
Had enough yet?
But like them specifically, they're Chinese, I think. It was not an old man, but an unknown giant who she found living in the ruins. Giving up on the information that had led her there, Mina headed further west. Continuing her search for the cursed sword in Europe, she heard information about an azure knight known as Nightmare who had ravaged Europe in the past and was once again rampaging across the land. Like Lu Bu or some shit. When Mina learned of a castle ruin in which the knight had once dwelt, she headed for it at once. I think this is where she runs into Tira. Who are you?
This is completely absurd. How did you manage to even exist?
Why didn't you run it? Really? Oh, yeah. No. I like when she runs into Xianghua here and she's like, who are you? You look kind of funny. Ugh. I know she said not a trance, but it almost sounded like she said, you damn tramp. Oh, good.
You win.
Want me to teach you how to use that sword?
She doesn't have a sword, she has a ring blade. What the fuck? Oh my god. Her enemy slipped away from her and ran. Seung Mi-Na swung her weapon in an attempt to stop her, but it whistled through empty air. The girl may have known something about the Azure Knight. She was already out of sight, they had to keep rhyming, but Mi-Na could probably still follow her trail. However, there was not much time to make a decision before she would be gone completely. Pursue the enemy before she's lost completely, leave her alone and explore the castle ruin. Well, even if you follow her, it just says that she's gone, watch. I've done this before. Mi-Na followed the girl's trail, but birds blocked her path several times. Eventually, Mi-Na lost the girl completely. See? The enemy's weapon was very unusual, hoping to use it as a clue. Mi-Na visited various weapon markets throughout the land, but turned up with nothing. She went to the arena. The warriors at this place might know something, and the best way to approach the figures in question them was to join the fray. Also, my camera's dying. Conveniently.
Are you sure you want to do this?
It's because I screwed up with Tira's story and had to split it into 2 different videos that my camera's dying. It was all my fault. Yeah, that's... Oh. Only a coward hits a woman from behind here. If anything, I'll just pick it up where it leaves off. It's because I took forever with Tira and had to split hers into 2 different videos. I wasted so much freaking time. And then I did Cassandra after, so...
If you hesitate.
Seung Mi-Na felt like she was being watched. Hurry. I mean, I could record the rest with my phone, but it won't come out very great. So, in the end, Mi-Na found no information on the girl, but she did manage to hear some rumors about Soulage. She also obtained prize money to fund her journey, and was once again set off in search of the cursed sword. In one city, she succeeded in making contact with someone claiming to know of Soulage. She headed to the clock tower as he had instructed. However, something about it bothered her. Things seemed to be going too smoothly. Yeah, I hate when my camera starts dying in the middle of me doing shit. It does this to me all the time. She's not even holding her weapon. It's just like glued to her hand.
Do not involve
See?
yourself with that sword.
It's so glued, it looks funny.
I shall have to kill you if you continue.
I'm not a normal warrior. I glue my weapon to my hand to make it more effective or something.
You're better than I expected. Your skills are
Some attitude you got there.
She wasn't even holding her weapon. It was like glued to her fucking knuckles. Glued to her fingers. If you go back and freeze frame that, you can see that the weapon was on her fingers, not in her hand. Not in her hand. Come on.
You win.
Had enough yet?
Okay. The Azure Knight nightmare has arisen once more and now travels east in search of the power he had lost. If you desire Soul Edge, then seek him out. Saying this, the man melted away into the shadows. Feeling that there were no more clues to be found in Europe, Seung Mi-Na set out east. Heading east into India, Seung Mi-Na headed for a certain port city. It was said that a horde of monsters had appeared there and caused a massacre several years before. Upon arriving at the port city, Mi-Na got into an argument with a man. It seemed he thought he was merely a tourist investigating the incident out of curiosity. For some reason, he considered that an offense. It's Maxie, isn't it?
To avenge his fallen comrades.
It's fucking Maxie, isn't it?
Okay, let's
You
Yeah.
really want to do this? Versus
He's like, I'm not a tourist, but ow, ow. Motherfucking son of a fucking. Man, why does she have short range all of a sudden? I had long range before. God. It's just because I'm out of time that I'm trying to rush. My camera's been flashing red for like 2 minutes now. When I'm out of time, I can't play as good.
my face.
Alright, yeah.